spoiler was out that Kajal was the killer in Coke. Okay, I don't know how and why it reached people, but it reached people.
I think every kid after they saw the film, they were standing outside the theatre and telling everybody.
Telling everybody else. Right?
Kajal ne mara.
Yeah. Now that we live in a time of instant gratification. Are there any spoilers here that you can tell us about already?
Well, actually, I'm Ranbir's imagination. I don't exist.
Or maybe he could be a cannibal also.
I could be a cannibal also.
You know?
I'm his alternate.
Or maybe like a wolfman. Who turns into a wolf? Like him?
Bhadia. But Wolfman is...
Wolfman is just a cool way of saying.
Alright, now we're talking about Wolfman. Clearly we've run out of things to talk about. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just open it up to the press. Friends from the press, we'll take a few questions.
Well, I think subconsciously, of course, I unfortunately lost my father very recently, and it's only after that I started acting. तो जब हम सीन्स करते थे, जब संदीप मुझे सीन सुनाता था या समझाता था मुझे ऐसा कुछ फादर सन डायनामिक करना है, तो सबकॉन्शियसली बहुत ऐसे थॉट्स आते थे, बहुत ऐसे पल एंड मोमेंट्स हैं that you have shared with your father that I could relate to, and जब ऐसे पल आते हैं, ऐसे मोमेंट्स आते हैं when you are making a movie, I feel the emotions get more real, and when the emotions get more real, the audience feel it more. एक ज़्यादा कनेक्ट हो जाता है एक कैरेक्टर के साथ. तो यही कोशिश है not with just animal, with every film as an actor, it's your job, it's your duty, not even a job, it's your duty to really make the audience feel a sense of connect, a sense of I've also gone through this, so I can understand what this character is feeling. I think once you do that, then the audience really gives you love, and I think that's the beauty of all us actors.
Thank you, sir. That's a great question. Thank you. What's the next question? I saw something else with yours as well. Sir, the white shirt first. Sir, I'll come back to you, sir. Answers. Okay.
Sir, I am from Update Maya channel. Sir, ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇಟ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್
ಸಾರಿ ಸರ್, ಯಾರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಡಿ ವೇಟ್ ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Understood. The question is to you. Actually, ಎರಡು ಜನ ಬಾಡಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್?
ರಣಬೀರ್ ಸರ್.
ರಣಬೀರ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಬಾಡಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯದ ಬಾಡಿ.
We ask Bobby sir this question. So he's very curious about your fitness routine, sir. How did you manage to get like this fit? Did you have to lose weight, put on weight? What did you do? What is the process like?
It's not that easy. You have to be really focused. It's like you can't eat. You have to eat the right amount of calories. You have to work out every day. You do that for the movie, and I think Ranbir and me went through the same process. It was like it's sweet torture because it's torture, but when you look at ourselves in the mirror, it feels sweet.
जब हम क्लाइमैक्स शूट कर रहे थे in London, we both had to remove our shirts for like 15 days. We had to fight. It was like some 0 degrees, -2 sometimes, with a strong wind chill factor. Just to do that, and then shoot for 12 hours, go back to the hotel, wake up at 4:30 in the morning, go to the gym. I think that entire schedule was such a hard schedule, but we enjoyed doing it so much. We enjoyed each other's company so much that between us there was so much of warmth.
The warmest moment was physically when I was lying on top of him.
I guess that's where the warmth came from. All right, let's get the next one. Sir, yes. Good evening, sir. Please.
Good evening, Rashmika Mandanna. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ? ನಾನು ನವೀನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಂತ ಜಿತಾರ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಿಂದ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎನಿಮಲ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟಫ್ ಅನ್ಸಿರೋ ಸೀನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು?
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾನೊಂದು ಝೂ ಕೀಪರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದೊಂದು ನನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್, ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಟಫ್ ಸೀನ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀನ್. It's called the Kabachot scene. That's how we call it for the reference. So that was the hardest thing that I did in my entire career.
It was I think some close to 80 to 20 pages of dialogue, and we got it 2 days before the scene.
Yeah, and I feel like, I think how many takes was it? It was just like no cut and, you know, separating the take, the whole thing, we just rolled and we just got it, and the attempt was getting it as single take as possible, because that's where the feeling was, that's how the emotional was and the intensity was. So adam tumba kashtaviddu, and I think the rest of it, ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ, I think the whole credit goes to Sandeep sir and Ranbir. I didn't really get the opportunity to work with Bobby sir, but I wish I did. He doesn't kill it. But yeah, I think it's just who I worked with, they got the best of me, and ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ performance ಎಲ್ಲ credit really ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್.
Rashmika, but are intense films fun to work on? Or is it?
It's
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it. This was the first encounter that I got to work in such a intense and yet a raw film, but I loved it. Now I'm addicted to it. So now I'm going and telling Sandeep sir, so you've showed me some whole new world. How am I going to go and do anything else anywhere? You know?
Thank you, sir. Lovely question. All right. Wow, more hands coming up. Okay.
I think the balance is what the audiences will decide. As filmmakers, as artists, we've just been very conscious of making a entertaining, cinematic product. But on 1st of December, I think is when we really understand the balance of violence. Having said that, violence is not just dishum, it's also violence in the mind. It's what the thoughts can be very violent, and I think the thoughts in the film are way more violent than the actions.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, young man. What is your question, sir?
ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್. ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ರಜಾ ಟಿವಿ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರಶ್ಮಿಕಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ರಶ್ಮಿಕಾ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಯ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫಿಲಮ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಕಿಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೈಟ್ ಎರಾಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಕಿಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
I think ಅದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸಿ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೂಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಹೌ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ವಿಚ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೇ, I think it's a trust with the director, and to some extent you can ask the director, sir, is this okay or not, but yavattu the director is like, this is what I want, then you go with it, because you do the film because you trust the director, not because you know you are foreseeing that this is going to be a massive hit. Nobody can do that. It's a blind trust with the director and the team that you're working with, and I feel like that's what I've done as an actor. And me playing Geetanjali, like a character which is so raw and beautiful and real, without all the sugarcoating or without any filter, is the most beautiful character that I have done. And it is Sandeep sir's way of convincing audience about love, and there are different ways of it. But this is the story that he has to say, and I trust him, and that's what it is for me.
Thank you, Rashmika. Thank you.
Hi, Ranbir Kapoor.
Hello.
No, of course you are. You're a towering personality.
Thank you. Ranbir sir, you look class in this outfit and the mask in the trailer. This is the compliment I want to give to you.
Thank you so much.
And my question is to Bobby sir.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing.
One second. Why no compliment? He's looking mass over here also.
So my next question is to Bobby sir, the same.
Uh-huh.
Sir, you have already won 1 million of hearts through acting, and your massive transformation that we have seen in this film. I just love the trailer. Sir, do you have any cheat meal? Do you follow the cheat meal in your diet?
Cheat meal.
No, you have to follow a diet and do a cheat meal. You can't follow cheat meal.
Do you have any cheat day like in your diet?
Well,
If I can remind you, after the 15 days of action that we shot, we had 1 day of a cheat meal, and all the restaurants were shut, so we ended up going to Burger King.
yeah, we were McDonald's. Yeah, I mean, no, you really have, for an actor has to sacrifice a lot. His time, with his family, with his friends, and when you prepare, you have to sacrifice with what you desire the most, and that's food. I love chocolates. I have a sweet tooth. But when you know that when you're playing a character, you've been given an opportunity to work with Sandeep and this whole cast, You want to give your best to it. And so that makes it easy for you to not have a cheat meal. Though the one cheat meal you have after you finish your work is like bliss. It's like a magical meal. But yeah, you can't have cheat meals. But yeah, you tend to change your diet up and down. You increase your carbs sometimes you just decrease it. Just that your body looks better on screen.
So you and Bhushan are more like a brothers. You have been known from long time.
Are you giving people some compliments? He was looking class in mass.
No.
No, Sir was looking class in his outfit like black. It suits everything.
Yeah, we all look like brothers out there. So does Rashmika.
Rashmika, sakala kantideera. Sakala kantideera.
Okay, man, you compliment me out of the question.
Questions are getting Bobby sir
ಆಯ್ತಾ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ
ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಬಿ ಸರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಇಂದ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ
actually the question अच्छा है sir ये question is since your childhood friends what she knows about
How much I enjoyed working with Bhushan. I think it was, this whole film was the best that I've
no sir the question was did he pay you instead of childhood money with candies and all that or did he really pay you money that's what she wants to know
Well, what do you, Ranbir can answer that question.
पूरे हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में he is the best pay master. If somebody has to get paid, not just actors, anybody from technicians crew, he is the best. So yeah, everybody got paid well.
Thank you everyone.
Okay, so yes, there's a question there.
I think Geetanjali as a character is someone who knows the hero better than anyone else in the film. And she's grown up looking at him. She's just grown up with him and she's married to him and she's the mother of his children. So I think the intensity of their love cannot be compared to what Sandeep sir has done before because that was a different love story altogether. And this is a story about a family. It's not just like, of course, there's a lot of beautiful scenes or beautiful chemistry between Geetanjali and Hero. We haven't established the name yet, no?
I think that's a suspense that we want to keep for
Right.
you.
Okay.
Nobody knows my name.
Okay, so I'll just
Nobody knows Bobby sir's name yet also.
See, that's a surprise that's going to come. But I think Geetanjali and the hero have a beautiful relationship that you get to watch in the cinema. And what was the next question? And Anil sir, and okay. So yeah, we have shot together and there's some amazing things there as well. But I don't know how much I can reveal about that because that again comes out of the family bit of it. So I think the conversations are so much more interesting and better and more open once the release of the film is done. So 5 minutes to go.
Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, before I pass the mic on, I want you all to promise me you will not hate me. Please, because we can only take 3 more questions. Nothing personal, all of you I love, but we can only take 3 more questions. We'll go with the lady. Ma'am, please.
Hi, my question is to Ranbir.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi Ranbir.
Hi.
I'm a great fan.
Thank you.
I know you have done some 19 movies so far before Animal. Just want to know, you have done all the roles wonderfully. Is there still a character or a role which you want to play or a dream role, if I can say that you have in your mind or want to play future?
Lots of roles, but I think every film, I think I've done close to 20 films now in my 50-year career. And every film has been a surprise to me. It's not something that I had planned. It's because I was at the right place at the right time and the opportunity came at my door like Bobby sir was saying how this film came. But I really want to do 2 genres. I want to do a sports biopic of any sportsman and I want to do the character of a soldier in a war film. I think these 2 characters are something I want to explore.
Definitely. One more question.
Ma'am, no follow-ups, please. We'll have to go the second one. I want to go with the young man there. Yes, sir.
Is it true? No, not at all. I think जो ये पहला शॉट है ट्रेलर का बहुत लोगों को ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं संजू सर के से देख रहा हूँ because I've done his biopic क्योंकि गंभीर बात है क्लीशे but no there's no reference ऐसा कुछ नहीं है मैं हमेशा ये कहते जा रहा हूँ through this promotion campaign that Sandeep Banga is such an original filmmaker कि जब भी वो मुझे एक नया सीन सुनाते थे मेरे दिमाग में ऐसा कोई रेफरेंस ही नहीं था हॉलीवुड का या साउथ फिल्मों का या नॉर्थ फिल्मों का इतने नई तरीके से वो हर चीज़ को दिखाते हैं सिनेमा में जिस तरीके से वो सोचते हैं जिस तरीके से वो लिखते हैं कि इसका कोई रेफरेंस नहीं है तो डेफिनेटली यलदार is one of the great films of cinema and we really enjoy it but animal का कोई इंस्पिरेशन नहीं है उसमें
इसमें जो मूवी है अभी मैंने रिसेंटली ट्विटर में भी देखा था जो डायरेक्टर ने डाला था 3 आवर 21 minutes and 21 seconds 16
yes
इसके बारे में क्या बोलना चाहते हैं
इसके बारे में भूषण सर ज़्यादा बोलेंगे क्योंकि शोज कम हो जाते तो कलेक्शन भी कैसे आता है नहीं टू बी ऑनेस्ट सिनेमा है you know we are not releasing a film this long because we feel arrogant about it we felt that the story required this amount of time to reach the audience in the best way possible and we have actually all of us have seen a cut of this film which was 3 hours 49 minutes and that also helped वो भी entertaining था but Sandeep has worked very hard to bring the length down because you cannot stretch it that much also but we are hoping that the audiences don't get panicked by the length because just come and experience cinema at its best.
Thank you so much.
Those 21 minutes that were cut, I was in the film.
Oh.
Not kidding, I know.
I'm also sorry if I may add, sir. I feel like this film now is a film with multiple complex characters. If you take one character and make a movie out of him, it can be a movie itself. So I feel like if you have to enter their world and understand from what psyche they're coming, you need so much time. So I think that is the instinct that we have gone by and the film is so strong and it holds so well that I don't think it's something to worry about. But I think tomorrow the audience also going to say the same thing, so that's what we look forward for.
And just to prepare you, the genre of the film is a family crime drama. It's not just an action film, it's got a gamut of emotions. But yeah, like just to take forward to what Rashmika was saying, that every character, if it's a small part or a large part, they are such complex characters that you will really enjoy seeing it unfold over this time. We've been very, very careful and we've been very correct that not to bore the audience with this film.
Bhushan, I have a question for you. There's a certain actor in your film who's repackaged, repurposed, and keeps getting better and better and better, just like these series. First heard him on the cassettes, then on CDs and DVDs, now he's on streaming, he's everywhere, and he's the in man, he's with everything.
Pan-India is the new term, but I feel this has been happening since a long time. There's so many actors from the south coming, working in the north, from the north going to the south, filmmakers, technicians. The best of technicians have always come from the south, the cinematographers. Our action director Supreme Sundar is working in the Tamil industry. We had Telugu speaking technicians and actors. We had Punjabi speaking actors. So I think it's all about bringing all the cultures together and making the best movie possible. So Pan India is just a term. Like a few years back, it was 100 crore club. Now there's Pan India. Soon there'll be Pan World. Where even Hollywood is watching our movies, and I think that's the goal. That today our films are doing 1,000 crores, 2,000 crores. Tomorrow our films like Avatar will do $1 billion, which will be 8,000 and 10,000 crores. So I think our country, India, is such a growing economy, such a growing country. I think the boundaries are limitless for us. It's just going to get more and more.
ನನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಯಾವ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಯಾವ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ or ಯಾವ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೊಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅದೊಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದೊಂದು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸೊ I don't feel like I'm like away from our Kannada industry, but at the same time, one conversation nadita ide one film ಬಗ್ಗೆ film ಮೇಲೆ so ಅದರ updates soon ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ.
Awesome. One more excited lady. Yes, madam. This is the last question. 1 second. Let's all give her a round of applause, please. This is the last question for the night. Madam, please ask.
Firstly, Ranbir sir, all our love is for you. And when we see animal trailer, the one thing which grabs more attention is fathers and son love. Tande Magana Preeti. So, with all the dignitaries' permission and everyone's permission, I want Ranbir sir to just repeat a sentence in Kannada after me that expresses father's love.
It will be my honor. But don't make a fool out of me and make me say something else, huh?
No, sir, it's a very small sentence.
Okay.
Appa,
Appa,
neenandre nanage
Nanage,
pancha prana.
Panchaprana.
And one more sentence because this is November and we celebrate Kannada Rajyotsava the whole month. Kannada
Kannada,
Rajyotsavada
Rajyotsavada,
Shubhashayagalu. Shubhashayagalu.
Shubhashayagalu.
Thank you so much. All your Kannada fans will be very happy. Thank you so much, sir. We love you.
Thank you. Yes.
Animal dubbing, Hindi, Kannada, Telugu.
Super.
Two language multiples.
Awesome.
Yeah. Really hot.
One last question that we have, it's going to be asked by the oldest member in this audience who will have to stand on the couch for us all to see. Please stand on the couch, no worries at all. What is your name? Please ask us the question.
My name is Kashmi and this question is for Ranbir sir.
Bro.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey, phone inside.
What is your
Bro.
question? Which publication are you from?
Phone inside.
Sorry,
Phone
go
inside.
ahead.
Yellow t-shirt.
When you travel like this, doesn't your kid miss you?
Phone
Travel?
phone
Around like this, doesn't your kid miss you?
I hope she does. I miss her a hell lot. Like, I've been away since morning and all I can think of is her. Thankfully, nowadays with technology, you have an app which has a camera, so you can always see her like you're watching Big Boss or something. So I'm always on that. I'm always FaceTiming my wife and saying, show me, show me, show me. So yeah, I miss her a lot and I love her a lot. And exactly how much you miss your mama? Yeah, how much your mama misses you and how much you miss your mama? Same for me also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I just take this question? It's those two questions last.
Okay, we'll take it. Yes, sir, please.
He has to go because it's 9 o'clock, so let's make it fast. It's not a doctor animal. We are staying in this hotel only, so we can go all night.
Okay, no worries. I was hired for 1 hour, but no. So, please.
Hi, sir.
One more question. Okay, we'll let her finish. Are you okay with that?
Sure, sure.
When is Sandeep sir gonna make movies for only children and
We get Sandeep sir's elder brother to answer that.
I'll inform him. We'll see how it goes. So as of now, he doesn't have any stories which are related to children. But like whenever you're 18 years, you can watch.
How old are you? How old are you? You have just 10 years left to watch this movie.
Yeah. His next movie is called Farm Animal. Where there's a talking duck, a little chicken in it.
You can watch this movie on satellite TV where you have a Dubai version. So it won't be that bad.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit, but that's okay. Ask Papa what it means. Alright. Come, sir, yes, please. My next question is to my hero from the 90s, who's just back, and how? The Dio is really having a moment. His brother has just delivered the biggest film this year. And now, it's a fascinating story because I'm one of the Bobbians online, by the way. And
It's so nice to meet about me.
yes, we exist because we're all fans. Now, like here's something that I want to ask you. Many years ago, I read an article about you in Huffington Post. It was one of the most beautiful articles that humanized you as a person. And then, to see you do this, it feels like our victory. It just feels like our victory. Did you anticipate this much love coming your way?
First of all, don't get me too emotional tonight, please, because there's so much love. I mean, that's so sweet. I can see it, it's coming from your heart. For me, it was all about getting good work, and it's all about working hard. Maybe in those days back, I never worked that hard. But when I realized that I needed to do things on my own, I had no one to help me. And when I started doing that, God was watching from above. And hard work into luck. And that's how my life has been since the last 5 years. And then Sandeep Reddy Manga one day messages me, and I'm like, is this really him messaging me? And I try to find out, and I found out it was him. So I called him up immediately and I said, yeah man, I want to meet you, yeah, let's meet. And then I met him. And he comes up to me and shows me a photograph of mine, which was during my CCL, Celebrity Cricket League. If you're a Bobby, and you know what I'm talking about.
Of course I do.
And
I've met you in Dubai, the cricket stadium as well.
so I never imagined that the days when I had no work, a moment of my life from that period would give me work. And that's what happened. And I guess actors always are looking for opportunities. There are so many actors out there who are so good, but they don't get a chance. And it's a big struggle to get work. For me, it was like, I said to myself, I have to be prepared. Anyone can come knocking on my door. And somebody came knocking on my door. And I got this character there. And I was so excited because all he narrated to me was this relationship between you and Ranbir Kapoor. And Ranbir Kapoor is like my favorite actor. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm getting this director and I'm getting Ranbir to work with. So for me, it was like, am I dreaming at that point? But it was real. But now the reaction to this trailer, I mean, me and Ranbir have been discussing, it's like we're dreaming. The kind of love and affection and respect we are getting because of this movie is just mind-blowing. I mean, it's a relationship about a child with his father. People keep talking about violence and toxic and all that stuff, but every family has these issues which no one shows. And Sandeep has the guts to show those facts which we all know exist, but they become a taboo in the society. And I think Sandeep would have really loved to be here today, but he's still busy. And I miss him, he misses, she misses, we all miss him being here because he's created this. And I'm a little overwhelmed right now because I don't know, I'm just getting more and more, every time I step out to promote this film, I just get more and more overwhelmed about it. And for me, it's the biggest moment in my life, in my career after a very long time. But thank you so much. Sorry guys, I spoke too much.
Congratulations, and may all your dreams and wishes just keep coming true. I'm going to now ask Pranay